Okay. So scenario में you are talking to a mother, okay, uh,
Mm-hmm.
who is a mother of 6 days old baby. Her baby just delivered 3 days, 6 days ago, and baby was admitted again back into the neonatal ICU because baby was crying and having excessive crying and some abnormal movement.
Okay.
And mother is a single mother. There is a history that she had a boyfriend and she had also reported history of quarreling with her partner in past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you are on duty registrar and babies was reviewed by consultant and they are suspecting uh, like morphine or methadone reverse kind of a withdrawal.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
talk to mother
Mm-hmm.
and address her concern.
Okay. Any investigation were done like that?
Uh,
Because
blood sugar.
crying, abnormal movement, it comes like sepsis, intracranial hemorrhage,
Yes, yes, I
or
tell you. All the baseline investigation done
yes, yes.
and they are
Okay.
normal.
Okay. Okay.
So you got the gist of scenario, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got the gist of scenario.
Once you are ready, I will start the time.
Mother name?
Mother name is Sarah, and baby's name
Child?
baby's name is John.
Okay. Okay. And setting is ward, side room, NICU.
Is kept,
NICU.
yeah.
Side room. Okay.
Setting is in the side room of the neonatal ICU.
It's okay. It's... Hello, Dr. Royal.
Dr. Rohel is there. Okay.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I'm actually busy, duty, on duty.
No, no issues.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll start, okay?
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Dr. Sandeep, one of the neonatal doctor here, managing your child. Am I talking to Sarah?
Yes, doctor. I am Sarah.
Okay, welcome, Sarah. Thank you for sparing the time for this meeting.
Yes, thanks, doctor. How is my child, doctor?
Yes, Sarah, I am here to talk to regarding your child's health only. I have, I am here to discuss some of the concerns we have regarding John's health. Is it the right time to talk to you?
Yes, yes, doctor.
Okay, and before I start, would you like anyone to join with us or shall we start?
No, doctor, you can start.
Okay, okay, Sarah, can you please tell me what I have been told to you up till now regarding John's health?
Uh, Doctor, the John was not, he was having an incessant cry. He was not feeling comfortable. I feel like he was not feeding nicely and continuously crying and was also having some movement. So the doctors on the duty, they told they did a couple of tests and then they said the test is normal. But now if the tests are normal, doctor, why you are keeping the baby there? I don't know what's wrong with John.
Yes, Sarah, I can understand your concern and appreciate your updates regarding John. Actually, we have done various tests to find out the cause for this problem, that abnormal movements and excessive cry. And however, all the tests are almost normal. So, like, there can be other possibility that there are some of the drugs which, if mother takes during the pregnancy and after delivery of the baby can have such type of problem. Do you have any such idea about that?
Uh, what kind of a problem, doctor?
Yeah, Sarah, actually, I'm not here to accuse you or judge you here. Please try to understand that we are trying to help John. So we need some clear information from you, if you don't mind. That's drugs like morphine or any substance abuse, like any stimulating drugs, morphine, heroin, cocaine, I mean to say. If such type of drugs are consumed by a mother, then after delivery of the child can display such type of symptoms. So it is called as neonatal abstinence syndrome. So you have any idea about this?
No, doctor, but he's just a 6 days old baby, doctor. How, uh,
Mhm.
I mean, how can he get affected because of this?
Yes, Sarah, I can understand your
I'm not giving
worry.
my milk also, I'm not giving my milk. I'm
Yes,
giving
Sarah, I can.
formula milk.
Okay, Sarah. I can understand your concerns. However, like you can see, baby get when baby is in the womb, baby get all the nutrition from the mother, right?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, and whatever mother consumes, even food or any medication or any exciting substances, any addiction like alcohol or any different medications, all these things can go to the child, and if such through the placenta. So if in case the medication is consumed for longer period, then baby also get become dependent on such medications. And after delivery of the baby, we cut the umbilical cord, and such supply of the drug is suddenly stopped. Is this clear up till now to you, Sarah?
Yes, doctor. But doctor,
So
did you do the all the tests? He might have got some infection. He might have some problem with like like maybe his salt level get disturbed. How can you say
mhm.
like my baby has got affected
Yes,
because due to the drugs?
yes, Sarah, really appreciate your knowledge, and your concerns are quite valid. However, we have done all possible tests which can point to this excessive crying and abnormal movements. However, most of the tests are normal. So we are suspecting that the child may be suffering from such this problem, that withdrawal of some drug. So I was explaining to you that after delivery, the supply of drug suddenly stops, and after this sort of supply of drug stops, and baby is already dependent on such medication. So baby goes in withdrawal. Suddenly stopping the such medication, like in adult people, they display some symptoms. You may be aware of such things. Are you aware of such things like in adults, like withdrawal symptoms?
Yes, 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 doctor.
Similar thing can happen in babies also. That is our worry. So we want to help John. If we have correct information, we can start the treatments, Sarah. Are you following me, Sarah?
Yes, 6 minute finish. Yes, doc.
Yes.
Yes, but how can you assume like that I'm taking drugs, doctor?
So, Sarah, like we are not accusing you that you are taking the drugs, but symptoms and presentation of baby is like that only. And considering the social circumstances, that can be the possibility we are considering. So we may need to involve the social services if we are not able to find the proper cause for this symptom, Sarah. Are you following me, Sarah?
Why social service, doctor? Uh, I mean, how social why you want to involve the social service?
Actually, Sarah, the treatment of John and safety of John is very important to us. For us, child, we want to do best for the John and give him the best possible treatment. So we want to investigate everything. Everything means like social background also we have to check, child safety also we have to check at home. For that we need to involve social services, Sarah.
I took only few times only I took cocaine. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Fight with my boyfriend. Only few
Okay.
times taking this will affect my baby.
Yes, Sarah, even few doses can affect, and child's presentation is typical for the drug withdrawal. So we will start him on treatment. Would you like to know what we will do for the child?
Yes, yes, yes. I would like to know.
Yes, actually, we will keep the baby, like we will tightly wrap the baby because it is causing lots of movements and it causes pain and child cries more. Secondly, we will try not to disturb the child. We'll keep the child in some like with the lights off, and we will minimize the sound disturbance so that baby can have peaceful sleep. Also, to prevent further problems like if baby is in withdrawal, we need to give him the same medication like if mother is taking some cocaine morphine, so we may need to give him the medication morphine for some days so that the withdrawal symptoms can be stopped and we can stop the drug gradually so that baby will not suffer. Are you following me, Sarah?
Yes, yes, doctor. But will he be
Okay.
okay?
Yes, Sarah, it will take some time. I cannot say how much time it will take, but yes, we will try and help the John, and he will be okay over the period of time. And we will observe him for development of other symptoms like there can be some diarrhea, there can be some fits. So we will observe. Okay, Sarah.
Okay, okay.
So if you don't mind, can I go through various points as we have discussed lots of points today?
Yes, doctor.
So, Sarah, John admitted here for excessive crying and abnormal movements. We have ruled out all the possibilities, and we are considering drug withdrawal as a diagnosis. And I have told why it is important to treat John, and how we will treat the child, and also we need to have intervention from social services. Is that okay with you, Sarah?
Yes, yes, doctor.
Okay, Sarah, if you don't mind, I'll give you some leaflet which will give information regarding the drug withdrawal symptoms so that you can go through it and we can have another meeting if you have any further questions. Okay?
Okay, okay. Thank you, doctor. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. You're welcome and thank you for your time and I wish all the best for John.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so
Your time there
it
finished?
actually finished just 30 seconds ago,
Okay, okay.
but I just continue because it was you were just near to the closure.
Okay.
So it was good, very good, because I mean, we have never done this scenario before.
Yes, yes,
And,
actually.
yeah, it was quite new, totally. I mean, something new which we are not much about.
I want to ask regarding sympathy. My problem.
No,
Sympathy, empathy.
this scenario you did good. See,
Okay.
uh, sympathy or say like appropriate to the setting introduction was there, and you came to the agenda nicely. You asked like what has been updated. So this all the start was also very good, and in the middle also you address the body also nicely. Like you did not directly accuse, but you just mentioned the other things are okay, and so this is the most likely the possibilities we are suspecting, and all this. These things were good. Closure also was good. Only thing, treatment part, you came very late. This probably you could have just like included in the part of structure, but here again emotion also you need to address, and my questions you were responding, so I would not consider as a kind of a penalization or like that.
Actually, the mother was not admitting that she is taking the, so treatment
Yeah,
cannot be explained without.
it is not considered like they are saying no role player. If asking question, you have to answer,
Right. Yes, yes.
and that you addressed. But if you ask the structure of the scenario, like the treatment also part of the
Yes.
structure, which you covered later on, so it was good.
It is. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Theoretical
So,
point of view, what we should like consider in this scenario?
so actually, this scenario can come with a medical student also.
Hmm.
This scenario came last year in the
Hmm.
UK. The scenario was like the same neonatal abstinence syndrome, but the child was 2 days old only. One
Oh.
day, I mean to say, after one day, the second day of the life, he came, and the mother was taking this heroin.
Mm-hmm.
UK scenarios are quite weird. Huh?
Yes, yes, it came in the UK.
They are making it more and more difficult.
So it was a different. If the child is actually in the neonatal abstinence syndrome, there are few drugs. We will say not stimulatory drugs. We will say rather in the normal language, like layman language, illicit drugs,
Hmm.
recreational drug or illicit drugs.
Okay.
Okay, and if the mother is taking heroin, then the symptoms will come usually less than 3 days. Within 72 hours, symptoms will come.
Yeah,
Okay,
actually, Dr. Hiren was not aware that how when it will the symptom will come. That's why the 6 days
even
was.
even less than 24 hours. If the mother
Hmm.
is taking heroin, the
Hmm.
symptoms will come less than 24 hours. And
Yes, yes.
if the mother is taking opioids like methadone or something like this,
Hmm.
then the symptoms come on the third and fourth days usually. If he's taking multiple drug abuse like methadone and other drugs, multiple drug abuse like painkillers too much, he's taking opioids, painkillers. This is
Hmm.
opioids, painkillers. So then the symptoms may come after in week or 2 weeks maybe. After usually after the in the first week or maybe in the second week, symptoms can come.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes.
Sometimes they are taking this cocaine,
Benzodiazepine
and
also.
yeah,
Benzodiazepines also.
benzodiazepines, cocaine, amphetamine. So the symptoms will come like this. So if this scenario is coming on the first day, then there is no need of treatment. Just you will say that we will manage the child as usual we are managing, but the child may need to shift to any time to the neonatal unit, to this yes, neonatal unit.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Other if he develop symptoms, then you will have to shift to the neonatal unit. The symptoms can be like high uh, crying, too much crying baby, yawning, or tremors can be there, or can be there frothing from the mouth, or can be there fits, can be there poor sleep, will be too much excited baby, inability to sing, and may have throwing up episodes, may have diarrhea, loose poop. So all these are the symptoms. But as soon as if you the baby is delivered and there is a history of uh, illicit drugs abusers from the mother side, you will not give any injection like naloxone or something that can worse. So you will not give any injection. You just care the baby like the others babies. And if they develop symptoms in the first 24 hours or second day or the third day, you will keep him at least 4 days. You cannot discharge these babies even if they have symptoms, if they not have symptoms. You cannot discharge
Yes. Yes.
before 4 days.
We
This
see
is the
he was admitted since before. So
yeah. So this is actually the scenario will become on the days. And if they have symptoms, three or more than three symptoms, there is assessment chart in every UK units, this neonatal units. There is assessment chart, and for the doctors, for the nursing who is carrying the baby, and they will check the daily symptoms, and they will tick these symptoms. If there are three symptoms or more than three symptoms, then we will have to admit the child into the ICU. Okay, in between these 4 days, if the symptoms come one or two, three or more than three, then you will have to admit the child into the NICU. This nursing they are doing, not doctor. Doctor will also see, but nursing who is carrying the baby in a normal unit, they will check and they will tick, yes, I have observed this symptom, I have observed this symptom, I have observed. Then he will ask doctor that the child baby who delivered 1 day before, he has these three symptoms or four symptoms, then you will have to shift to the NICU. There you will just manage, like you will have to maintain the temperature, you will reduce his excessive crying, or ensure the baby is gaining the weight, proper sleep or not. You will see all these. This will be just your observation. You will try to reduce the hyperactivity, keep him calm, each and everything you will do. And this, if the symptoms are minor, if the symptoms are major, like if he start there is loose diarrhea, this is come in the major symptoms. If he's unable to suck, not feeding, unable to suck, this come in the, if he's having fits, this come in the major. And one more, there are four symptoms that come in the major criteria. I forget that one. I think okay, I will memorize. So these are the major symptoms, like loose poo, means loose diarrhea, fits, unable to suck. So these are the symptoms which are called major symptoms. If they have major symptoms, then you will only start the treatment which you have said.
There is a chart,
Like
what you
yes, yes,
toxicology chart or something like survey chart.
Actually, they
this
have
is the chart, survey chart.
Yes.
they have
They have score,
neonatal
score. They
abstinence
have a score on it
through
for
the,
the neonatal abstinence syndrome.
yeah,
Yes.
they calculate the score. If it is less than 5, it is mild. Score if 5 to 8, it's moderate.
Funny.
And more than 8, it's severe.
So yeah, so this is if the mother is taking morphine derivative, you can use that one. In the opioids, morphine you can give. If the patient was taking benzodiazepine, you may need to give phenobarbital. And if the, no no sorry, this chlorpromazine. If the mother was taking benzodiazepine, you will give the chlorpromazine. And if the child develops seizure, then you will give the phenobarbital. And there can be a question about the mother feeding. Mother can ask you, should I give breastfeeding or not? So then you will say that the drug can pass from breastfeeding into the baby, but it's not going in sufficient quantities. You have to give just you can give the breastfeeding, no problem, because it's not going in a sufficient quantity to have major effect on the baby.
Hmm.
About the vaccination, yes, have to give the vaccination. You will have to ask the mother was taking which medicine. If he tell, okay. If not tell, then the same, okay, I'm not here judgmental, I'm not accusing you, it is the best interest of the child health. We can come to the conclusion, and we will have a good management plan for the child. If you will tell, either mother is saying, yes, I was taking the medicine, then you will have to seek the root of the medicine also. If he's taking just by oral, or he was taking by IV. If he's taking IV medicines, any intraventricular medicines, then you will have to do the test of hepatitis B, C and HIV for the baby also.
Yes.
So this is actually the scenario complete.
Yeah. Dr. Sandeep, anything else? Dr. Vakar?
Actually, I read through the leaflet. They have mentioned only two drugs actually, morphine and phenobarbital. Morphine is for opioids and phenobarbital for when the symptoms are not controlled through morphine. Even in opioids, we can give phenobarbital. And if there is non-opioids, they have mentioned only phenobarbital. Chlorpromazine, actually, I don't know. So, chlorpromazine.
I study this one from not a leaflet. I study this one from the guideline actually.
Okay, okay. Guideline we have that NS, neonatal
Yes,
guidelines.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes. There is the guideline.
Okay, then I'll go through that. That's a good point actually. And mild symptoms, no need of NICU admission. Moderate to severe symptom, NICU admission, and minimum 3 days observation is recommended in the leaflet.
Yeah, fourth is throwing up episodes. So if the child is having vomiting, if the child is having diarrhea, if the child is having fits, if the child is unable to suck, these are the four major symptoms
Okay,
when you need to admit the child in ICU.
okay, inability to suck.
You can discharge only on the fifth day. You cannot discharge before even the symptoms is there or not. And in the leaflet, they have written that social workers may need, may not need. It depends upon the some scores or something like this. In all, not in all cases. If the mother is denying, or if you thinking that the child is not in the safe hand, then you will involve.
But if mother is taking already this,
Your case okay. Your case okay. Mother was
no,
denying,
if
then you will
baby
have to
has,
go further.
baby has neonatal abstinence syndrome, that means mother is taking some illicit drug. So baby's safety is compromised.
Yeah,
So I think
you will
social
have
worker.
to involve in that guideline they have written. May need involve the health visitor, may need involve the drugs rehabilitation
Social
team,
worker required.
and community neonatal team. Four things they have written. May
Okay.
need to involve the social worker,
Yes.
rehabilitation team, drug rehabilitation team, and
No.
community neonatal team and health visitor.
Okay.
Mhm.
If
So I
no
will share.
treatment, discharge on the fifth day.
I'll share the
Assalamu
link.
alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Dr.
Walaikum
Vakar.
assalam.
Fine. What about you all? So, what is next?
Yeah, this
We will
scenario,
rejoin.
any update from your Dr. Vakar from your side? Anything
About
this?
no. There's a lot of discussion on this. We'll go for next later.
Okay. So next we'll do this circumcision.
Consent and procedure to explain. No? Like what is the scenario?
Scenario is like mother has come with the 3 days old baby, and she want to do religious circumcision for her baby. So please talk to the mother and take a consent and address the concern. I think, or you can make whatever.
So I think here we will rejoin 9 minutes only remaining.
Okay. Then I will end and will